Also, if Cougars ever get a rare, if they come back to Way of the Hunter too, I'd recommend Lucistic. Lucistics are also very nice. I'm doing my third playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 and also doing some achievements on Honor mode, which is a permadeath mode, and it takes a lot of time to do everything carefully. And the game is long enough already. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Permadeath modes are always really tricky. You gotta be really careful there. Oh, we got a mission. Nice. We have a mission, finally. Ha ha ha. New campsite found, wonderful. So best of luck with your achievements in your permadeath mode, Tybor. Alright. I'm just going to grab a screenshot of this real quick, so that I know where on the map we are. Bird bands keep flocks in check. I'm not talking about eagles or even swans, if you're into something more out there. I've been hunting for years here, but it's the first time I harvested a bird with a band on its legs. These bands are used to gather valuable data on the origin, movement, and ages of fowls. I was even allowed to keep the band and received a certificate with the date and location. It was originally put in California, out of all places. What we found out, partially thanks to this, is that we can do with some selective culling on this island. Nothing significant, but as always, when every community member contributes at least something, it will always be enough. Bless Hawkins, head of Elkcrest Fowl Hunting Association. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Harvest a wild duck with its fitness level above at 50% or less. Harvest a surf scotter with its fitness level at 50% or less. There's a scalp with its fitness level at 50 or less. And a pheasant. Okay, so basically every single available bird with a fitness of 50 or less. And that's this area. Okay. Well, wait, this is not private land. The Emerald Plains are not private, so we might actually have a chance of getting a under 50% bird over here. Yeah, let's interact with the map. Okay. That means we're gonna go straight over here. Gonna need another one in between. We're gonna go straight over there and then up here, and if we're lucky, we might find a bird that's under 50%, because over here we're not gonna have any luck with that. Over here they are like, oh no, they do actually have under 50%ers. Okay. Wait, this is not private land for birds? Okay. I was mistaken. So we do have a nice wide range here for all of them. Even in here with the surf scotter. Okay. I'm on the final act of the game, so it's like 50 hours more to go. Best of luck. It would really suck if you were to like suffer permadeath in the last 50 hours, Tybor. Best of luck. No, but for example, I still have some achievements to catch up on in Reanimal. I still have some achievements to catch up on in Kingdoms of Amalur. I have some other projects that I need to finish putting some playtime in. I wanted to update the Way of the Hunter wiki a bit. Like, there's probably a few more that I'm missing. There's some achievements, some Tomb Raider achievements, additional ones on PlayStation that I haven't gotten around to yet. There's another Skyrim playthrough that I have going, so there's a bunch of stuff. And it's not getting any less. There's always something new. Alright, well let's see. Right now we need some birds. Yeah, I just upgraded some PC parts and now I have an extra 512 gigabyte backlog. Or for backlog. Yeah. I still have my only my 1 terabyte. Like, my entire PC is 1 terabyte. I have actually had to delete a bunch of things because I was running out of space. And with the way prices are right now, I'm not upgrading shit unless it properly breaks. Which, by the way, I still haven't figured out what exactly is wrong with my PC, why it's taking forever to boot up in the morning, and why it takes like a minute for me to upload a file for the Explorer window to open correctly. Everything else works. It's just, it's taking forever. I still need to dig into that as well, but these are the kind of things that I can't really, like any kind of tech trouble stuff, yeah, it's more annoying than problematic. Like, at least stuff still works, it just works much slower than I would like it to. But also, oh god. Oh god. No, let's not go down here. We're going to die. But also, this is the kind of stuff that I don't really want to risk looking into in the middle of work. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I can only look into when I actually have a longer vacation. And not a I travel somewhere else vacation, but a I stay at home vacation. Where I can actually afford to, you know, if shit goes wrong, have to spend a few days reinstalling everything instead of having to be like, shit, I need to get up for work tomorrow morning. And I need the stuff to be ready for work tomorrow morning. So. That's the two things I always say I can't do while I'm actually working. Tech troubleshooting and job searching. Because those are both things that have to be done very carefully and that need to have a very big amount of time invested in it, and I just don't have the bandwidth for either of these, speaking from experience, when I'm in the middle of work. So those are the things I always reserve for vacations or really long weekends. Okay, we have some wild duck eating zones. And surf scotter, so we do have to be careful. We could actually run into a few birds here. I downloaded the Outer Worlds 2 and found out my saves were gone, so I wanted to log into Xbox to see if my saves were uploaded there instead of Steam. Which it was, and I realized that after the PC upgrade something went wrong and I couldn't log into any Xbox app. I went for every tutorial and guide possible and neither of them worked, so my last option was to do a fresh Windows install. Downloaded the Windows 11 ISO file, but decided not to install it. And then the Xbox app just started working for no reason at all. Like it didn't, like I did nothing. I guess Xbox apps work with fear. Yeah, it's like, either you start working now, or I will reinstall you and your grandmother and everything, you piece of shit. And suddenly the app is like, okay, I guess I work now. And sometimes the reason is the most hilarious, stupid thing that you would never have thought of. I have a story to tell about that, which we'll get into after I finish hunting these sculp, if there is any point in them. Oh, that's a 2-star adult. We're definitely not shooting this one. 1-star adult, 1-star young. No. I don't really want to shoot any of these because the 1-star youngs could be 1-star youngs and 1-star adults could be whatever fitness. The 2-star adult is definitely high fitness. And the females are useless for our mission, so I'm looking for 1-star matures. We unfortunately do not have a low fitness caller for birds. Where was I? I wanted to tell a little story about something, and now it's already slipped my mind. There's nothing worth hunting here. Oh yeah, on the topic of the most random shit being responsible for your games not working. I used to have a problem with Skyrim where it would just randomly switch back to the desktop for whatever reason. Or not back to the desktop, but to my mod manager, or sometimes to an Excel file that I had open, or not an Excel file, a LibreOffice file. This is actually really important. Because eventually I realized it was only doing that when I had LibreOffice files open, and not when I had Excel files open. And it was only happening if I had those open plus Bandicam. I was like, what's going on here? At the same time, Bandicam was also occasionally my LibreOffice file was crashing. And I found out, I don't know what search words I was even using, but I eventually found out through a Reddit thread of all things that Bandicam sometimes uses the same layer for its oh yeah, I was finding it out because I was switching around in Bandicam between screen recording and game recording. And sometimes when I used screen recording, I would get the issue with switching out of Skyrim, and when I used game recording, I would get an issue where LibreOffice was crashing. So I checked out on a little bit on Bandicam and screen recording and game recording, and I found out through some random Reddit thread that Bandicam records through some layer or codec, some Vulkan layer or codec that is also used by LibreOffice, and that's why you get that crash. So you have to actually switch the recording codec or whatever it is in Bandicam in order to make it work with LibreOffice. And then I finally managed to get it to work. My Libre sheets plus Bandicam plus Skyrim, and I was so happy. It was the most random thing ever, like just this combination of those 3 exact programs that was causing issues, and I'm like, that was a 1 in a million chance of me finding that out. Also, hello Evlogia, how are you doing? How's it going? Alright, so that flock of scorp was useless. I would like to find another one, please. I will also take some ducks or scotters or pheasants, you know. I'm not picky with the birds right now. Good, what about you? I'm doing alright. I am once again back to hunting. Because Rebel Corps refuses to work on my PC, so... unfortunately, we have to postpone that. Oh, there's one over there as well. Are you guys just beyond the hill? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really inconvenient. Well, 47 should work. We'll see. We're going to use the Wheel of Games again. Oh, well, Wheel of Games, the list of games and the random number generator, to figure out what we're going to stream next after this. So that's going to be at the end of the stream. Who knows what we'll get this time. These guys really are in the most inconvenient location for us. But also, if I'm seeing that correctly, there's only one male in that group. Hopefully it will land on 47. Well, we'll see. Okay, mature female, young female. Oh wait, that's actually 2 different flocks. Is that what I'm seeing here? One star young, 3 star mature. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, there's a few more males down there. And then there's the one with only 1 male. That's not a bird we can hunt. Let's actually see if we can put up... Did I mention I like Hideo Kojima? Yes, you did. Well, I got a lot of games, but I don't know what to play. It's kind of annoying. Do what I do. Put them all in a list and let some random number generator pick your game. If you're that undecided... Okay, that's a 1-star adult, adult female, young female. 1-star young. 1-star young. We really are in the worst possible location for spotting these birds. It's absolutely insane. I would love to do it, but I'm picky. Yeah. Something's gotta give. Either your pickiness or your boredom. You gotta make a choice. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can get around and maybe get to this area over here, just so that I can actually spot these ducks better. Oh, well, not ducks, scotters and scalps. There's that 3-star mature, 1-star adult. Oh, there's more over there. Jesus Christ. I don't have time to go for all of them. Especially since I'm pretty sure they're going to fly off soonish. I can't look at that moose yet. Because we're not close enough. because that is not a 1-star young. Like, that has shovels that are a bit too big to be a 1-star young. Okay. Now we could finally be in a position where we could actually spot them. And there's another some over there. I never played Way of the Hunter. Yeah, hunting games are a bit special. Like, these are the kind of games that you either enjoy playing or you absolutely hate them. Okay, now we can actually see them somewhat well. 1-star. Well, at least some of them. Bunch of 1-star adults, but nothing that we can shoot. 1-star adult, adult female, mature female. One-star young, I still can't see all of them. How many males do we have over here? Where are you guys? Oh, this way. Oh, so there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 males over there. I played the Hunter Call of the Wild and I liked it until I played with a noisy friend. Oof, yeah. If you play hunting games with someone, they really gotta know what they're doing, or at least how to shut up and be quiet and move slowly. Alright, so the good news is we're slowly getting a look at all of these scope. The bad news is none of them have the fitness we need, or are of the star rating we need. Because we basically need 1-star matures. 1-star adult or 1-star young could be anything. So that's not safe to shoot.